Chuckle fuck, motherfucker. Do not fucking tell me. Get down. Get down. Excuse me? Hello? Did the stream go down? Okay, so bad news. The stream might have gone down already. It hasn't even been 5 minutes, and that's a very scary thing. No, I'm gonna assume you somehow had something to do with it, so I don't want you here, boy. So that means like 5 minutes of me not talking and then talking. You know what? Hold on. Real quick, I'm actually gonna investigate. What the fuck was that? Did it really cut it off by like 5 minutes? It was like 4 minutes. Okay, great. I didn't even start the game, so I'm just gonna like pretend it isn't real. If it happens again, I'm gonna be real mad. I guess getting back to, or at least starting over. Welcome, Final Fantasy XIV. This is a special day because we're gonna get a lot of cutscenes which are gonna be plot relevant. Man, this sounded a lot better the first time around. I'm mad. I'm really mad. Oh, you know what? I have a button for that. I'm mad. I'm mad as hell that this happened to me. And I mean, I didn't even get the second alert of it going down, so like I don't know what the deal is, because usually when that happens I'll get a second alert. So I don't know what happened. You know what, we're gonna also close Discord. Maybe that's fucking with something. Who knows? Anyways, whatever. I need to get over it. In any case, special day. Not special day, it's gonna be like, you know. We're gonna see a lot of cutscenes. They're gonna be... From what I remember, they didn't really impact me that much, like, emotionally, but they are pretty important in terms of, like, certain characters who will become your little squimplies later on. See, there it is. What the hell was that about? Oh well. Whatever. Whatever. It doesn't even show up on the, like, on-screen chat thing either, I just realized. Whatever, we're gonna get started. If this gets cut up into, like, 20 different parts, I'm gonna be mad, but we move. Oh, wrong button. No, excuse me? Excuse me? There we go. I forgot my own command for that. In any case... Usually, I just remembered, usually I just actually log in. I'm already logged in. I'm not even on the... I was kind of not as well prepared as I should have been for today. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. I don't think I was doing anything else. I'm pretty sure... I think the only thing I've done in between last stream and today was maybe doing a duty roulette. But yeah. Back to it. Did I post that thing on Blue Sky actually? I need to check. Yeah, I said I was live. Alright. Okay, there we go. A hero in the making. Minfilia is wearing a wry smile. Might it have something to do with your newfound fame? Oh, I also got started on, like, getting these 2 dungeons, but we'll figure that out later. Did I accept it? Oh. Thought it was gonna be voiced, so I muted. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Thancred oh my god, what a bad start. Confirming to Thancred that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. Maybe I just can't read that right, but it felt like a really clunky sentence. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in doing so. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Immortal. Or rather, you have guests. You're scaring me. Minfilia? Beg pardons! Okay. Ah, Lady Minfilia, radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Lumsa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. At least you were straightforward about it. As you can see, Immortal, your recent exploits have garnered the attention of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. No. Is there more downtime? Sorry, hold on. I'm not continuing until I can confirm that there's... Okay. I don't think... Was that downtime? Sorry, I'm like being so extremely paranoid, but like I genuinely cannot trust whether or not it was downtime or not. Because if there was downtime, that means the cutscene is fucked. And that would be really, really bad. So I need to make sure. It doesn't look like there was downtime according to my thingy. But I'm gonna be real mad if it was. Okay, no downtime. We're still live. What is happening? You're scaring me. Goodness gracious, good heavens. In any case, each organization would have Ifrit's Bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Immortal's deeds spread so quickly. That the Immortal Flame should know of her triumph is to be expected. But what of the other Grand Companies? Your reputation precedes you, Mistress Endling. 'Tis no ordinary woman who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of a valiant woman such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelveswood. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Mistress Endling. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. Why, even before you aided us against the Amalja in their dread primal, yours was already a respected name in Ul'dah. Our people know you and love you well. That is true, they do know me, and I know them. A woman of your talent belongs with the Immortal Flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'dah. The Immortal Flames also have the advantage of having immortal in their name, and Veeks is going by Immortal Endling in the game, so it's like, okay, wait, it might be kind of obvious. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. She speaks about me. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa to the shores of glory. Maelstrom is like very tempting because it's red, and I like Merlib, but I'm probably gonna pass on it because I'm already Maelstrom with a Moor. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna do Maelstrom. I also didn't say anything about the adders because I don't care about them, so all that's really left is the Immortal Flames. Oops. My face won. Lady Minfilia. Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on the matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon martial economic and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa, the Order of the Twin Adders of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet, I concede that it is no small choice you face. A thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? Okay. A fine suggestion. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well. Let Immortal hear our leaders speak, then return here with her decision. We eagerly await your answer. Jeez Louise. Also, the Immortal Flame officer is very cuteness. I like him. Tataru. Shrug. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Immortal, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet however vigilant you are but one woman, In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one woman amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving the another. Joining one organization need not mean leaving another. Okay, I couldn't understand that. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The grand companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Eorzea is changing, Immortal, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now, it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will apprise you as to where and when the Remembrance services are due to take place. Okay. They want me... They want me so bad it makes them look stupid. With the power you possess, there will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet however vigilant you are but one woman. In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one woman amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. Wow. How poignant. The Elder Seedseer speaks only truth, and her words have the power to touch the soul. The sound of her voice, all false silent and attend her. Okay. The Flame General is a passionate man, and his words never fail to light a fire in the belly of those who listen. I am sure you will be no exception. Uh-oh. Connectivity issues are very scary. Maybe that's why I had downtime. Maybe my internet connection is just, like, cooked right now. When the Admiral speaks, even pirates listen, and that is no small thing. She is a born leader. The kind one would gladly follow to this... Ugh, fuck! She is a born leader. The kind one would gladly follow to the 7th hell. Okay, I think I am just, like, experiencing, like, absolute dog water internet connection today. I don't know what to do about it, so, scary. I guess all I can really say is, worst come to... like, do you see this? I don't know if it's a me thing, or if it... Oh. No. What is happening? Sorry, I went to look at OBS and like the... What is that, bitrate? My fucking bitrate is mad as fuck. Oh my god, what is happening? Is it me or the game? I can't tell. It has to be me, because it's OBS. OBS is like mad as fuck doing anything. Like, okay. What do I do about this? God willing, there will be no downtime during any of the cutscenes. But if there is, I will probably just end up recording the cutscenes separately, like on my own time, so I can upload them for my VODhead friend. But like, fucking you see that shit? Stop turning into a red circle. Whatever. Hi, I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Immortal. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly, and often, to a few too many people. Next time, I'll be sure to hold my tongue, literally if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the 3 services, and the Elder Seer Kane Senna will deliver her address at the Mi Keto's Amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all of the parties, it's possible that the order of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ul'dah, where Flame General Rauban Aldin will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade, like My Little Pony. If you know, you know. Oh, and it's rumored that there's a special guest. And oh, Jesus, I inhaled wrong and, like, it went into my esophagus. Oh, and it's rumored that there's to be a special guest. How exciting. Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsa Lominsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Merlib Blufischen will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry, Xanthael, and he will admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go, then. I hope you find the remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell! So, like, this is them saying you can visit in whatever order you want. That said, I am gonna go the recommended order. Oh, it's not that much. Nah, it's not that much money. They gave me 1 million. It is not that much money. And we're gonna get our cutscenes! 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 Ethernet. Oh, and the egg stuff is happening. Great. Incredible. Okay, I'm pretty sure these are voiced, so I'm gonna, like, mute and also get rid of my thingy.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The 3 seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the highways without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children!
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
Follow
forest.
the elementals! If you'll permit me, Alphino. And my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ, Alphino, you sound like shit. Alize also doesn't sound really good, but like, fuck. Anyways, we're bringing back the avatar. Okay, before we continue, let's do a little bit of thinking about the cutscene. We got Gridania lore, things I know of. For the VOD, you might find interest in that, but I kind of don't care. It was really it's really funny that the twins are here to be like little hecklers. It's very funny. All right, I guess. Oh boy, Alphino's voice is so. How do you say? The only thing I can think of is Reddit, but it's like, that's not what I'm thinking of. It is not Reddit. The only reason I associate him with Reddit is because I think the director once said that, like, Alphino would be, like, a little Reddit boy. Years ago! Years ago! I'm not sure how different Reddit's reputation might have been back then, but, like, he is wee. Okay, I gotta read now. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have Oh my god, I'm so bad. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and wont to summon their bloodthirsty primal, Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently, at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the same time they summoned the primal Ramu. The Gridanians have no love of war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Anyways, look at Alize, she's awesome. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The Twelves Wood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to an all-out war. And when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them, then? Okay. Shut up. Alize just leaves and doesn't say anything more? I don't think she actually said anything to me. Yeah, she didn't. He's just Alphino. Yapping. Hello, Ellis. You're back. I don't trust you to be here because I feel like you were somehow responsible for my stream getting exploded. Oh, and then because it's the egg event, this happens. Oh my god, yeah, this is... Why is it taking like a good couple of seconds for it to like do anything? Ulda next. Hello? Yeah. Oh Jesus, does anybody mind if I sneeze? Take my ass to the Royal Promenade. I feel like I had more commentary about that cutscene, but like I really don't know if I have any commentary other than fucking elementals, fucking ugh. I don't know. Like I have a bias for Gridania because it was my first one, my first place, but like Jesus Christ, I really don't. Those look like, okay, never mind. Zooming in closer, they don't look like it at all, but I was gonna say they look like stone pressure plates. Anyways, muting it in advance.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanimo herself!
And Reborn as well.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore.
Hurrah! Reborn!
Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Naldar have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Uldar!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people.
Yeah, for Ul'dah!
Together we are one.
Your grace.
Reborn? People of Ul'dah, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measured that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn! Forsooth!
The time is now!
I fancy meeting you again.
What the fuck is that voice acting? Holy fuck. Fancy meeting you again. Also, bullshit. You're following me. I'm like so obsessed with like Alizé though. Like I'm getting to like actually pay attention to her because now I know who she becomes later, so I'm invested in her. Like she's not even looking at us. In any case, regarding that cutscene, I'm actually like really interested in it as a contrast to Gridania. So with Gridania, I'm gonna be real, I already forgot half of it. No, hold on, let me get the avatar back up. No disrespect, I already forgot half of it, but like I already had, like the basic gist of it is that like harmony, unity with the forest, the elementals, yada yada yada. They were more like, they both have like these like little, or okay, Ul'dah is definitely more focused on like material, oh my goodness, sorry, material wealth and like standard of living. I guess you could extrapolate from that. Which makes sense from what we've seen of Ul'dah. It's a very, it is a city-state identified by its wealth, like the concept of wealth. And you know, so it makes a lot of sense why there's like, why this like sort of this address to rally the people, you know, in remembrance would be very focused on like the resources and like specifically bringing up like in the context of the Garleans, the fact that they're taking their shit. It's just super interesting to me. I don't know what else to say. It's just like, huh, yeah, real and true. It would kind of like, I guess if I were to join the Immortal Flames, I would kind of be standing for like material wealth, but like, let's be real, I'm gonna go Immortal Flames. Also Reborn, I liked him. Nanimo cuteness. I don't know what else to say. Let's read what Alphinaud has to say to us. The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. I fucking killed that thing! The Uldans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So they have dealt with Ifrits thus far, smothering his flames each time he... So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet in these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. Okay, now Alizé looks. I'm noticing. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Ul'dahn send their forces to smite the Primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. For their sake, I hope that the Flame General's words struck a chord with you. Fuck, okay. Being told by a 15, 16-year-old is gonna make me really not want to join them, but fuck. He's not wrong. Oh, Alizé fucks off. Interesting. I mean, she also fucked off the last time. She was the one that fucked off first. But, I'm pretty sure in the Gridania cutscene, she did not look at us at all. She didn't look up from the ground. And, this time, I'd have to look at I'd have to look back at it again, but I don't think she necessarily looked at us, but she did look up from the ground in the middle of the conversation. And if I were to, you know, I'm obviously biased by, or like my judgment of the scene is already clouded by the fact that, I know what happens. But if I were to just point it out, it was specifically when Alphino started talking about the refugee situation in Ul'dah. So it's like, makes you think, where do her priorities lie? You know, makes you think. When did she start paying attention? Sorry. Oh my god, also, hi Shadow, I didn't notice you in the chat. I don't know if you just got here, if I was saying things and ignoring you accidentally. Yup, I remember. I'm not gonna say anything for the VOD head in the... But yeah, like I know exactly where this goes. I already know what's happening. Also, why am I talking to him? I know where to go. Where the fuck am I going? Bulwark Hall? Going up. I'm not reading that. Well, okay. Here to attend the remembrance service. Be quick. The Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Yes. And we're gonna preemptively mute and also to take off the thingy.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilfir's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
And remove them!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the 7 hells, Admiral!
Fancy meeting you again.
I'm so fucking mad. I'm so fucking mad. I'm actually so fucking mad. I am unbelievably pissed off. Right at the end, the stream decided to shit itself. I am so mad. And you know what? Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna look at something real quick. Well, no fucking wonder. I think my computer's just too fucking hot. What is happening? Like, my computer is, like, really fucking hot. Like, it is fucking burning up. What do I do about it? Can't do shit about it. I don't have anything. Hold on. There's, like, one thing I can fucking think of. Hold on. You know what? We're gonna do something real quick. There's one thing I can fucking think of. Is it, like, I don't know if that makes it better or not. I don't know. I'm actually mad. I'm like genuinely mad. You know why? Because like I was gonna say like her cutscene was actually fucking awesome. Like, and I actually felt moved by it. Like, her speech was like actually really fucking good. And like, I am so mad. I will have to check I'm gonna have to, this is gonna be one of those where I have to stitch it all together, I bet. Because this is a second downtime. But the first time was just like 5 minutes, so I was like, whatever, we're just gonna keep it like that. But this time it was like I already went, what, 40 minutes? So like, I can't just leave it. I can't just leave it. If it was like an hour, maybe I could leave it. I might actually do some real ass video editing wherein I like record the cutscenes separately and then I stitch it and then I put it in the middle of the fucking thing. And in which case this is gonna look really stupid, me complaining when the cutscene was fine, as if but it would, you would know if it were to cut. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure out what to do about it. Anyways, that was a really good cutscene. Merlib makes points. Alphino was right into pointing out the hypocrisy of the situation, though. Because... yeah. Like... rolls my eyes. The past couple... that one time that had a lot of the downtime, whenever I would put together, it didn't look super bad. But it's just really annoying. It is just super annoying to have to deal with. We'll see, because I was looking at OBS and I was like, why did the bitrate go to like 0? Why is there an X? Why is it red with an X? I liked Reborn. I liked his speech, but it didn't really get me going like Merlib, and of course I'm biased because I think Merlib is hot. Like, I'll just go out and say it. She's really hot, so like I was paying attention to her. But her A Realm Reborn, we've talked about it before already, but like A Realm Reborn, oh look, thank you Stream Elements, you fucking asshole, you piece of shit. Like, A Realm Reborn's voice direction is like not good, but like out of everyone, I feel like A Realm Reborn Merlib is perfect to me. Like, I see nothing wrong with her voice acting, the direction, the way she says, the intensity of her words always hit with me. And like, I've heard some of her voice lines after A Realm Reborn, and it's just like, it doesn't hit as hard. I don't know, she's got this like perfect sort of like I don't know how to describe voices at all. Like, I want to say like a certain raspiness to it. It's like deep and like very authoritative. I don't know. And it's also very hot. Like, okay, yeah, I'll say it. Ooh, Merlib. In any case, now I gotta get back to pretending to be a voice actor. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Lominsa is plagued by 2 beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a The Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Luminson's backyard. And that is to say not of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions. And while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Luminsons are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom Standard will be drenched in a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Fucking... Don't talk to me, little boy. And as always, Alize fucks off, because she's, like, sick of it. I don't know if you were here when I said it, but, like... Oh, shit. Immortal, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance services has now concluded? A moment ago, you say? What a coincidence! Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back! She's funny! She's funny. Aw, she's funny. Alright, I'm going. Take my ass to airship landing. But yeah, I said it after the Reborn ceremony. But when, wait, I've got Vesper Bay tickets. What am I talking about? When, what's the word? After the speech in Ul'dah, like, I mean, he already does it in, like, all of them. He's kind of like, they would really benefit from having a chuckle fuck like you here. In Ul'dah, it felt like it was very pointed. Like, and like with Limsa, like, you know, he was saying it, but I don't know, it felt a lot less pointed. And I was like, okay, fuck. Jeez, also, hi Tataru. Some people let fame swell their heads, but I believe yours will remain in proportion and firmly attached to your body. Thank you, Tataru. In any case, sorry, I'm like still thinking about my computer being really hot. I don't know what to do about it. I mean, the answer is probably open it up, clear dust out, because I never actually did it. I guess I could do it tomorrow. I might ask my brother about where his tools are. About it. I don't know. Who knows? They don't say anything important. Let's just talk to Minfilia. Welcome back, Immortal. Were the Grand Company's leaders' words as illuminating as you had hoped? Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there be more of you, Immortal. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while, and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. There's another fucking cutscene? Oh my god, here's Pignus!
The gods only know what Grand Company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the calamity and 7th Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you.
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Wow, great cutscene, guys. It's really funny when you know what happened. Okay, I think there's more downtime. Hold on, hold on, I need to check the goddamn VODs again. Because I swear to God there is more downtime. How many times have we gone down already? One, two, three, four. Okay. And, okay. Head in my hands. That one was particularly bad because we only were around for 12 minutes before it decided to kill itself. Jeez Louise. Yeah, this is bad. I need to really figure out, because, okay, the way I thought I fixed it last time was by getting rid of unused programs, and I thought that lightened the load on the computer. But evidently not. So, I just straight up don't know. Jeez Louise, what is happening? In any case... Whew. Whatever, we're joining the Immortal Flames. I don't know what I was talking about before the downtime happened again, and I decided to check on it. Like the only other thing I can think that I messed with was like the Ko-fi overlay I have on the stream. But like that shouldn't affect it. It really shouldn't affect it. Whatever. Excellent. I fear that the incident with the traitor may have soured your opinion of us. It gladdens me to see that isn't the case. But before we can count you as one of our own, you must be formally inducted into our ranks. Yep. Please proceed to the Hall of Flames and identify yourself to the personnel officer. I will notify him of your coming. With your strength joined to ours, we shall surely prevail over our enemies, be they beastmen or Imperials. With the more... I said it earlier in the stream, but with the more... I started in Gridania, but like... I like Merlib, so I went... I went with the Maelstrom, and like, when you do the Maelstrom... There's like you can choose dialogue options if I remember correctly, and you can like swear allegiance, I think specifically to Merlib, and that's what I did. It was like, I'm fucking gonna lay out my life for her. because I really like her. So yeah, I'm normal. I'm normal about her. Whatever. Honestly, I might keep today's stream short if we keep having downtime. Like, I really hate to do it, but like, geez. Pain and anguish and suffering. Speak, Private. Imperial, sir. They fired on a high wind skyways airship. Scouts say she's coming down to the west, near the horizon's edge. Bloody hells! Of all the times for this to happen. Immortal, there's no time for formalities. The Immortal Flames need your help now! We're in the midst of a large-scale operation against the Amalja, and we have no one to spare in Western Thanalan. You must get to that ship before the Garleans do. If there are any survivors, see that they do not come to further harm. Now go. Putting me to work like a dog. Fine, I'm out of here. Take my ass over to Horizon. Teleporting. It's that urgent, I'm teleporting about it. I hate it whenever there's downtime, because then I like don't stop thinking about it and I don't stop talking about it on stream. But like I was also gonna say, maybe I also need to like open up Task Manager to see what the fuck is happening. Like I opened up the computer center thing to take a look at the like my computer temperature, and I'm like, oh, I think it's a little bit too warm than usual, so I don't know what to do about it. Whatever. Yeah, we're going. Zoom in on the foot with this stick cracking sound. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait, let's find some cover first. Gotta get the fuck out of here. The Immortal Flame sent you? How'd I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Chill. Are you alright, sir? Our scouts reported the attack on your craft. We've come to rescue you. Immortal Endling, yes? Glad to have you with us. I have not seen a craft of this design before. That traitor Garland has been busy. The secrets of Magitech are ours by right. They are not to be squandered upon the savages of this land. Ah! There's a critter! We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. They mean to take the ship back to Castra Meridianum, along with your friend. Wedge! You have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. Nice looking ship. not the best place you could have taken shelter, I agree. It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland. Well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. And she was soaring. She really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. We attack on my command. Kill them quickly, and save the Lalafell if possible. Is that clear, Immortal? Alright. That's a good profile view. I like it. Show them what becomes of those who play with fire. Charge! Alright, let's kill them. Under attack. To arms. We did it. We killed it dead. This game is literally easy. Biggs! There's your little critter. Wedge! You shouldn't have stayed with that ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So, how's she look anyways? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring just enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts, but we can defend this position until the engineers leave. You should go, Immortal. You have unfinished business to attend to at the Hall of Flames. You're not quite one of us yet, though anyone who'd seen you in action today would be forgiven for thinking otherwise. I just wanted to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously though, if I hadn't been for you and the Immortal Flames lads here, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge. Thank you. We're very grateful. They're a little silly. And then they take my... I can't even return yet? Oh, whatever. We're walking. Oh, but soon I can get a chocobo. I can get a chocobo soon. Thinking. This would be, I want to say, day 5 of me playing in terms of like days I've streamed MSQ stuff and like combining the total sum of playtime so far. It has been like, I want to say, I could totally be overestimating, but I want to say it'd be close to maybe 10 hours by now. 10 hours of game time. I know I can do like the playtime command to see it in game, but it wouldn't reflect like the streamed portion. 21 hours and 30 minutes actually. So almost 24 hours, you know, by the time of next stream, or maybe by the end of the week, it would have been like 24 hours of like gameplay where, to even get to this point. And like, admittedly, I am taking it slow comparatively because of, again, like VOD head stuff. But yeah, it's crazy to think it's like, wow, 20 hours of gameplay and we're just barely here. Welcome back, Immortal. Word of your deeds in the field reached me not long ago. Exemplary service. Rest assured that the Garland Ironworks engineers are fine. They were able to get their vessel back in the air before Imperial reinforcements arrived. Your willingness to assist us on such short notice is to be commended. Clearly, your reputation is well deserved. Now then, I believe we have some unfinished business. Shall we continue from where we left off and induct you into the Immortal Flames? I don't have a choice. Give me my die. Okay, it's a cutscene, but I don't think it's voiced, so it doesn't really matter. Are you ready, Immortal? Then let us begin. Immortal Endling, you stand poised to enter a sacred trust. The flames of Ul'dah burn bright, casting light where there is dark and purging evil wherever so it lurks. We are ever ready to meet the nation's enemies in battle, be they beastmen, Garleans, or worse. And at a word from Flame General Rauban Aldin, we would gladly lay down our lives to maintain the peace and prosperity of Ul'dah. To join our ranks, you must forsake all other nations. Only then may you commit yourself to the fire and be reborn as an immortal flame. Burn as one of us, Immortal Endling, and together we shall chase the darkness from Ul'dah. Will you swear an oath to mark this occasion? Okay, yeah, I remember. I think I said for the Amor, I think I had said I will follow the Admiral unto death. But yeah, my sword belongs to Ul'dah. Whatever, I'll say it. I'll say it. Spoken like a soldier. You'll do well here. Very well. Your resolve is plain. Immortal Endling, I hereby confer upon you the rank of Flame Private 3rd Class. Welcome to the Immortal Flames, Private. May you fight to the last May you fight to the last for coin and country. Yeah, yeah. And everybody clapped. Can you hear me, Immortal? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Immortal Flames contacted me with news of your enlistment. Congratulations, Private Endling. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades. But I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a Flame of Ul'dah, you are no less a Scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. It seems your presence is required elsewhere. But before you leave, perhaps you could find a moment to speak with Commander Swift. He is not one to see new recruits go into the field unprepared. Okay. Okay. They always have me doing things. My little chocobo! Out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. Give me. Awesome. Grand Company information, it don't matter. Supply and provisioning, that's good for leveling. I need to do more of that. Out of my way, out of my way, out of my... Private Endling, I have been keeping a close eye on you of late. Your efforts on behalf of Ul'dah do us all proud. Yes, I understand now what the Flame General saw in you. It would not be an understatement to say that the future of our Grand Company is riding on your capable shoulders. And yet it is also clear to me that you have only begun to tap into the depths of your potential. Your flame burns strong, but it may grow stronger yet. Yes, I would see you become a blazing inferno that reduces all that oppose Ul'dah into smoldering embers. It is with such hopes that I have made arrangements for you to receive training at the Wolves' Den, a proving ground established by the Eorzean Alliance for the training of Grand Company recruits. Mayhap you are familiar with it? A look in your eye tells me you are eager to take the road. I knew I had not misjudged you. The Wolves' Den is to be found just off the shores of Lenosha. The ferry at Morabay Dry Docks in Lower Lenosha will grant you passage there. Upon your arrival, seek out Storm Captain Berkoya Loeteslin. I have already taken the liberty of submitting a letter of recommendation on your behalf. Okay, and then we have the Chocobo one. Private Endling, yes? A moment of time, if you please. You wish to carry out your duty swiftly, do you not? Well then, perhaps you should get yourself a Chocobo. If you are interested, the Immortal Flames will furnish you with one. It is not a complex process, but it does require some paperwork. First, speak with the Quartermaster to obtain a Flame Chocobo issuance. You'll need to exchange company seals in order to do so. Once you've received your issuance, show it to Mimigun by the Gate of Nald. He'll be the one to furnish you with the bird. Okay. Crap. Son of a... Why are you red? Why are you red? Why are you red? No, you're supposed to be green or like yellow or... No, why are you red? Do I not have enough seals? Oh, fuck, they didn't give me any seals. I thought I got like 300 seals for completing the quest, or have I not technically complete? I haven't technically completed the quest. Okay. So we gotta go. We don't have any damn seals, and that's why I don't think I can do it. Hold on. Like, just to confirm. Yeah, I need seals, so... And I don't even have any. So yeah, fuck. Go to Vesper Bay, complete the quest, maybe pick up one there, then return back. And oh my goodness, when the MMO is an MMO, and not like what was I thinking of? When the MMO is an MMO and not a linear narrative. I mean, it is a linear narrative, it's just that you can do other things on the side. And there is no order to it. Yeah. Do not get the seals. Back and freak out. Okay. Alright, what's Minfilia got to say to me? Welcome back! It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. Oh my goodness, everyone is here. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with a tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Immortal. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I had neglected to mention that you have already met. What? Tataru, please show them in. Oh, is it the critters? Oh, sirs? Okay, never mind. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, okay. I guess one is a critter. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I do not think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we need the knowledge of experts, and so we requested for the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family Oh, look at them, they're clapping! Oh my god, why are Ida and Papalimo awesome? Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea. And I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. I got 300 flame seals. Ida and Papalimo! Minfilia needs you to investigate the sylphs.
Now, having set aside the formalities...
Okay, fuck, I didn't know this was voiced.
We have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfulia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Oh, they're so cuteness. I love them. They're so awesome. I kind of wish I started in Gridania just so I could see them. Fuck. I accidentally clicked on something I didn't want to click. Okay. Oh my god, I miss them so much. I think I had said this like a few streams ago, and I'll always say it, but like Papalimo's voice is like, on one hand, I kind of don't like how cartoonish it is, but on the other hand, I feel it's very fitting, considering they're like a little more comedic. Like Ida and Papalimo have like a very comedic dynamic compared to like any of the other scions, so it's really good. Oh, they're so sillies. They're my silly billies. Oh, I miss them so much. In any case, yeah, we'll teleport. I've got plenty of money. I really need to go about unlocking those dungeons. Alright, let me talk to the bastards. Yep. We know far too little of the sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the scions once more if we are to. Ah, beg pardons. 'Tis a terrible habit of mine to think aloud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? You're not gonna believe it? I'm the scions. This one also voiced? I don't think so. Hail, adventurer. I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the Twin Adder? No, I'm here for work. Neutral work. Morning, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings me here today. Other business brings us here today. Ugh. Ida and Papalimo. Always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me my men tell me you quest in the name of the scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Aye, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelveswood home. The sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of the elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the sylphs' relation to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. You can't fucking say that. You can't. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Ramu or leave the sylphs to their own ways? That is the question. Yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen to only one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you scions come in. Okay. The sylphs of Little Solace remained untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the sylphs. This should be a pleasant enough diversion. Hawthorne Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papolimo. Me too, bitch. Me too. Also, 30 minutes. We've been up for 30 minutes, no downtime. That's awesome. Great. I hope we can keep it up until, like, I don't know, 11. That'll probably be enough time for me to download everything and then stitch it together and then investigate if it was put together nicely, and then if I need to re-record any cutscenes, I could do that. Oh, the Chocobo license. Oh, fuck, you're right. Ah, oh, shit, son of a bitch. Oh, fuck. Give me my fucking Chocobo license. Do I have the money for it? Is it like less than 300 flame seals? I know what I'm talking about. Where do I buy it? From the quartermaster? You. 200 seals is a fucking scam, but give me my Chocobo. Ah, shit. I don't know what to name it. And I can't change it, right? Ooh. Oh, that's actually tough. I might hold off on it. I at least have the license. But I think I am gonna hold off on getting it until I have a name sorted. Did you... I think you suggested naming it a Moor, which... No, interrupt. Which would be cute, but I don't know if I really want to do that. Are we supposed to go to the Hawthorne Hut? Oh no, I'm supposed to go to the fucking pier. Heaven forbid I go anywhere else. Like, a Moor would be really cute. I just like... What if there's a funnier reference I can make? Wait, they can be renamed. Can they be renamed? Hey, what? Had to turn off the light. That's something I'll investigate. No, wrong place. Where are we going? Going to... Lancers Guild. I attuned there, didn't I? Oh, in a stable. Would it work in, like, a free company? It should work at a free company stable if I join a free company. I assume. Mostly because, like, my friend doesn't have a house, but I think has renamed a Chocobo before. I don't think I'm ever gonna move Beaks out of Dynamis, mostly just because of that sweet EXP bonus. I don't know what the hell she said. It would... Hold on. The ferry dock at the base of the hill will take you to the lake, will carry you across the lake. Yeah, okay, it wasn't important, but I feel bad, because I should always listen to women. The Bloom Pier. Yes. Maybe one day I can start my own fucking free company. Mostly just thinking about my friend who I think is on Dynamis as well now. With an alt. With an alt. Do I have anything to kill over here in the East Shroud? Overgrown ivy. Overgrown ivy. I think it's just overgrown ivy. Hum hum. Hum hum. What the fuck? Why did it die? What? They just start dying? This place is scary. Things just die. Things are dying. They just have lemurs here. This music's like really nostalgic to me. Looks up at the sky. Oh, I think I remember this quest. I'm Elaine. Indeed, I am Elaine of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all. No, so do we all. Is like one hell of a way to phrase it. Would you know more? You'd do well to speak with the master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about Sylphs than I'll ever know. That must be a quirk of the Sylphs, because you wouldn't say that. Patriarch of the beekeeping Hawthorne family. Okay. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing, they are a peculiar folk. How peculiar you ask? Well, just let me tell you. They're beg pardon. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. What the fuck? What are you people doing to me? The Sylphs? Yes, Father told me his stories plenty of times. What I found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You'd do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of gilfs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Teehee. You're scaring me. You're scaring me. Are you down? Hold on. We don't have to go down just yet. You might be in here. No, I'm not in here. Oh, I also need to attune to that thing. Yep. Oh, I've already attuned. I don't remember ever doing that. The Sylphs. Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing marble faces on our masks, and the next they're sending young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they'll just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Oh, right here, I'm stupid. The quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun. Or so Rolf once told me. So... I don't know. They like the sun? Oh, of course, hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting amongst their kind. You'd do well to remember this. It just may help win the favor of our forest friends. We do a little dancing. And we talk to him again. Oh, you're still here, eh? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you'll do well to bring along a... What was it again? And my wife Rose and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rose at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than mine own. This is definitely an instance of, like, oh, why did they format the quests like this? It's really silly in a way that I don't find super enjoyable. I gotta go all the way to this. No, it's over here. It's over here. I don't have to go to the Central Shroud for it, but I could just. It's a side quest for the race in Chocobo. I'll do that another time. Rosa Hawthorne is like an awesome name, to be honest. A peace offering for the sylphs. Were it anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that won't get you past their front doorstep, dear. No, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milkroot? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish seedkin, the ochu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that is said to induce curious visions to the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying the stuff, but the sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I have not seen an ochu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow, with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. Gridania is scary. Things just happen in the forest. I guess that's true of any environment, but like, Jesus. Yeah, just put some syrup on it. It's gonna, something could happen. A nutrient-rich alchemic compound used to quicken seedkin growth. Oh, Jesus. Well, that did it. Get to running. Yep, we went down. Oh boy. That one was like 40 minutes, 44 minutes. Great. Milkroot, but of course, the sylphs quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milkroot will have the sylphs calling you friend and sister the moment they lay eyes on it. Well, let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. I'm just gonna try to get through these couple of quests and then probably call it a night so I can put everything together. It's only 10, so that's how bad it is. Oh, jeez. I've taken the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh. Not to mention spare you from that god's awful stench. The sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the Morble that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You've much more important matters to attend to today, yes? The sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend. And do stop by on your return. There's a flower going to full flower mead with your name on it if you regale me with your adventuring tales. That's cuteness. Ah, and before I forget, don't go triapsing off just yet. Ameline here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. What sweetness. Wow. Ah, shit. I had to talk to him again. I had to talk to him. Son of a bitch. But yeah, I'm like really peeved at all the downtime that's been happening. Good to see your knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Kumoksho. He has served as an intermediary between our peoples on many an occasion, and he has the close ear of his tribe's elder. Who? Excuse me? I'll deal with that in a second. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of the malodorous root that the sylphs so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver, a missive from the Elder Seedseer herself. To summarize the letter's contents in briefs, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the Ixal has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. Let me... Applications? I don't know you. I'll just ignore it for now. It feels rude to cancel, like, live. I mean, I did it last time with Venom Symbiote. Very unfortunate. Get to sprinting, you little silly Billy. I'm also wondering if I should do Beast Tribe quests. Sorry, Society quests, that's what they're called now. On stream. I mean, I'll probably save that for, like, end of A Realm Reborn, maybe. I don't know. Oh, sorry. Wrong thing. Walking is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking one should go home and leave this one be. Check it. Veek's cuteness? This one would welcome walking one who moves like these ones. If walking one would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. Yes. Walking one would bring a gift to this one. Walking one is most kind. The milk root and also the letter. Walking one brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks, gives many, many thanks. Cutscene. Walking one carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking one should not worry. You two better fucking start dancing. Hello there, we're envoys from Gridania. We're here to treat with your people. We've come to pay our respects to your elder, and to learn from him more of your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania? Walking one become dancing one and bring milk root, but walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking ones should go home. You two fucked it up! You fucked it up! You done fucked it up! Go home, you say? The souls of Little Solace have always welcomed the Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by a mortal here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seer herself. Still, you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business for walking ones. Elder one has no words for Gridania. Walking ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never. Turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Immortal's jig insufficiently jiggy? I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. Oh, fuck, These don't mean anything to me, but I'll I don't know, paralyze. Shit. By virtue of the crystal trade, the Sylphs have maintained friendly terms with most every race in Eorzea. Alas, the appearance of Ramu has been a storm cloud over relations. If peace is to be secured, we must reopen a dialogue with the Sylphs before they have the chance to summon their god again. Okay. Say, Immortal, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing. You went through all that trouble to learn the Sylph's traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a Sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me, of course I'd be happy to join. Ow, ow, I got those bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. You bitch. No need to overthink things. So long as your heart is in it, the Sylphs will understand you. You got me all fucked up. Fuck it, we dance. Walking one would be a friend to these ones. This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. If Walking one learned of the secret, Walking one could not weave in the same way. Oh, even if. Hey, critter. Ooh, Walking one knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. Ah, Walking one is a friend. No need to overthink things, yeah. Papa Limo has a notion of how you might endear yourself to the Sylphs of Little Solace. Immortal. As an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk. Oh my god, was there more downtime? Okay, I think I'm gonna try to finish up this quest line, and then I have to call it a night for streaming because it just keeps happening. It's actually evil what is happening. Holy shit. As an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero or knight. No doubt you see where I'm getting at. The sylphs who make their home in Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the sylphs are not known to share their worries to outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with Hearer Emidia. Of the Gridanians who reside here, she is most like to be privy to the sylphs' troubles. Very convenient. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from moms around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Zizgorlins and Galnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie bushes as well. They play an important role in sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details, but what with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they are not easily come by. When you are done with the deeds, seek out Komuxio. My bad. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Okay. More killing. Oh, Jesus. Zizgorlin, huh? Oh wow, that is like a strong one for like the level of quest this is. No, it ain't. And this is only a level 21 quest. Where can I find it? There it is. Foreboding. Weevils. Dancing One's still here. Dancing One can dance all day. This one's trust is not so easily earned. Legend says that Eorzea was once inhabited by a race of tiny creatures called brownies, and that they would use the spores of this particular mushroom to paint their faces for battle. Dancing One brings brownie brushes for this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing One kills bitey buzzy one. This one hates bitey buzzy ones. Dancing One is kind. Too kind. Many walking ones come to these ones' abode, but few are friendly like Dancing One. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust Dancing One after all. This one asks Dancing One for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since the Walking Ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But Dancing One is not like other Walking Ones. This one can trust a Dancing One. This one would ask Dancing One for help. Strange Walking Ones with bodies of steel come to the home of these ones. This one thinks Steel Ones come from Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. Danger! This one begs of Dancing One to help this one no more. Dancing One is friends with these ones and Walking Ones, yes? Dancing One must speak to these ones and Walking Ones in Hut House and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears Steel Ones after something, but this one should speak no more. Go, Dancing One. This one depends on kindness of Dancing One. Shit. Alexia. Strange steel walking ones? Yes, this one has seen. Steel ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure. Shush! Shush, this one says. Steel walking ones are scary, like touched ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. You and me, bro. You and me both, brother. Hate scary ones. Where are we going? All the way over there. Ooh, thunder. In here? No, I am incorrect. No, yeah, I'm right. Victor. Fearsome type, clad head, steel and toe. Fearsome types, clad head to toe in steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Men clad in strange armor. Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. We got some freaks afoot. Ugh. The moment I turn off the light in my room, I just get so tired. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees. Steel walking ones come from Empire, carry boxes, and go walking deep through trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes mark, right here. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for steel ones, yes? Okay. As long as I get to... Let's knock some skulls, as it were. Suspicious mocks. Ah, 3 of them. We totally killed those people. Fuck. There we go. Don't you feel bad for killing all those people? Lol, Lamau even. God, I love Dark Knight questline. Smile serenely. I shouldn't talk about it. Cause when we get there, I genuinely don't want to spoil that, but like, fuck, it's so good. Even if you don't feel bad for the people you killed, there's like always collateral damage. That's what I'll say. Dancing one is back. Dancing one is back. This one breathed sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing one found something. Quartermaster's log. A list of supplies and materiel to be delivered to a certain imperial stronghold. Dancing one found paper inside of box. This is a message from Empire. This one can read Walking One's symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes, this one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do steel walking ones know where to find them? Is there sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Snooping ones selling secrets to steel walking ones? This one fears for this one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One was promised to always be friend to these ones. I promise. I will do anything for you. Respect Butler at the Momo lore. No, I get it. I get it 100%. I feel like Amor is very much the same. And I guess by extension, Veeks would also be similar, but we'll get there when we get there. I mean, I don't know. I have to think about Veeks a lot more, because they have like 15 million things happening in their mind. Komuxio is pining for a wayward friend. Helpful one arrives at a good time. This one needs helpful one's help. One of these ones named Claxio ventured outside Little Solus alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful one must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry, before Claxio ends up in the belly of Beastly One. Damn, I was so focused on like the previous cutscenes, it didn't occur to me that like it would be, what's the word? Like I didn't think to check how long the Sylph quests would be. Cause like now I don't know if I can find a natural stopping point anytime soon. I guess like if I don't find a good stopping point before 11, I'll just cut it off then. And I'm usually have like half an hour. What? Walking One wants this one to return to Little Solus? Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary of living with those that are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on Walking Ones for everything. no better than those ones that summoned the primal one. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this a likely place to build a home, but then meddling one arrives, forcing this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling one is forbidden from following this one. Away with meddling one. No, bestie! You don't know what you're getting into. What? Laxia refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest? But this one saw touched ones lurking in the forest. Helpful one must hurry. Hurry and find Claxio. The helpful one should search for spools of thread on the forest floor. Those things will lead helpful one to Claxio, but hurry! Hurry before touched ones take Claxio away. Oh god. I think something bad's gonna happen. Can't do this to me. Okay, we're going that way, actually. By the way, I'm like reading the Momo lore. I'm like reading what you said. And I'm like nodding so sagely. Why is Dark Knight so awesome? Thinking in my head with the more like I characterize them as being, at least, you know, early on. This is the wrong way. I characterize them more as being like more timid, and in general doesn't like being, or like at a glance they're kind of averse to conflict, but they will do it if necessary. But like when Dark Knight stuff starts happening, they're kind of like, fuck it, go ape shit. Aren't you tired of being nice? Don't you just want to go ape shit? How the fuck do I get over there? Okay, it's through there. But mostly, I mean, it's in their name. Momora is like characterized by #love. Anyways, we've got a duty. Meddling one is back. This one told meddling one to be gone. Tell Komuxio that this one will never go back. Never. Ah. Touched ones should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Be on guard, immortal. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu. Akin to the Amalja tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They'll not answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. I probably also won't take much pleasure in this. I don't want to... They're so small, they're so critter. Oh, that's fucked. They're fucking blasting. Fucking, oh my god, there's a lot of them. Oh, Jesus. Ida, you're fucking crazy taking the fucking marble on your own. I take care of this. Okay. Whatever you say. It's like one left. Okay. Oh, just fucks off, we go after it. Oh shit. This one is safe? This one was so scared. Claxio! This one has been worried, so very worried. Is Claxio unharmed? Still in possession of wits? Komuxio? And meddling one as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills this one with joy. Komuxio. Forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like touched ones did. But this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling, helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Komuxio and friendly ones. Sweetness, cuteness. Well, that should see to that. What say we return to Little Solace as well? I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. Honestly, this might be a pretty good stopping point. I hate to say it. We'll complete this quest and then see where that takes us. More cutscene. This one thought Claxio was lost forever. Helpful one saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones. But helpful one is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful one is a hero to these ones. Helpful one will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take helpful one to see elder one. But elder one is... Okay, that was a cliffhanger, so I actually have to see it through. After this one, maybe it'll be a good stopping point. Damn it. No, actually, yeah, I think I am gonna call it here. Mostly because it's already been a solid 20 minutes. And like, I don't want to risk any more downtime, because that's more having to download stuff. So yeah, which fucking button is it? There we go. No, wrong one. There we go. God damn. I wish I could be a little bit more cheerful, joyous. Because this was a really fun, like this was such a good part of- I was really hyped for this part of the game. Specifically in like having it be recorded as like a single take, but that obviously didn't happen. Hopefully looking at the VOD and stitching it together, it won't be super bad. Like I said, I will probably go back to record individual cutscenes if necessary, just to insert them for the benefit of the VOD head. Tomorrow I'm not streaming. I've already mentioned that on my Blue Sky post. So tomorrow, I mean tomorrow's like reset day, so like the plan was for me to just do pure gaming. What I'm probably gonna do is tear apart my computer and see if maybe there's something on the inside that's maybe that I could maybe like either clean it up a bit more or like the first thing that comes to mind is maybe replace like thermal paste because it is fucking hot as hell. But I don't think that would really do anything in terms of like improving. I mean, like, I know thermal paste is like good. It's just like good maintenance. And I guess I have had this laptop for a bit and I don't know when, because this was previously my brother's. Because I'm running this off a laptop mostly, and I have a second monitor. Which maybe is the issue inherently, but I don't think so, because again, I've had some pretty good streams where like there's no downtime, or it's just like one instance of downtime, and it's like in large chunks regardless. And that would be the ideal scenario if there's ever downtime, it's only once every like hour and a half or every 2 hours or something. At least that's like manageable. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna maybe see about that. If it's like an issue with like, again, like thermal paste or something, because again, like I'm trying to think like when has that last been replaced? Probably not in a long while. Probably not since I've kept the laptop. So maybe that is something I need to do. Other than that, all I can really think of is once again get rid of like files, because I thought that's what fixed it. I thought uninstalling my brother's games that I wasn't playing but were taking up a bunch of disk space was like the issue, but I don't know if that actually helped or not, given today. So yeah, we'll see if we can figure it out tomorrow, and then Wednesday and Thursday we'll do more streaming, and whatever happens happens. Oh well, it is what it is. That's how the cookie crumbles. Well, I gotta get out of here.